My vocation began when I was little. I remember thinking about it, but the Lord really got my attention when I was in college through my activity in the pro-life movement. When I learned then that 4,000 unborn babies die through abortion every day, I felt compelled to do something in response, and so I began to pray outside of abortion clinics, and really pray for the women that were going in who felt like they had no other option. And as my prayer life grew, I began praying the rosary, going to daily mass, and Eucharistic adoration. And it was really in Eucharistic adoration, that heart-to-heart time with Jesus, that my vocation grew. And I began to feel the Lord drawing me closer to Himself. And at some point during that time in college, in prayer, I felt the Lord clearly inviting me to give my life totally to Him. And at first it was confusing to me because I always felt really drawn to be a mother. I loved children growing up and was looking forward to having a big family. So I wasn't sure how this all fit together, the call to total consecration, to give my life to the Lord and follow Him in poverty, chastity, and obedience in the religious life, and my desire to be a mother. And as I talked to a spiritual director about it and prayed about it more, I understood then that the Lord was calling me to a spiritual maternity, to become a spiritual mother, not just to 5 or 10 children, but to countless people, born and unborn. And then I met the Sisters of Life, and that was very helpful too in my discernment. I went to visit several different religious communities, and they were all beautiful, but when I met the Sisters of Life, I knew this was my home, this was the place for me, and it just really was perfect, a perfect match for me. And so I would encourage people who are discerning religious life, who may feel that the Lord is inviting them, because that's what a vocation really is. It's an invitation by Jesus, a personal one, to respond to that, because it's a beautiful life, and also to trust that the Lord will lead you, not to worry about it, be not afraid. If the Lord's calling you, He'll lead you, and take steps to look into religious life, to visit religious communities, and trust that still small voice in your heart. God bless you.
For more information on the religious life, log on to www.ewtn.com/religiouslife.